Money fam, I really want you to get my ebook, my gratitude ebook. It's so powerful and it shows how gratitude actually completely elevates you. It's a game changer. If we can focus on doing gratitude journaling daily, our lives will be completely different. This time next year, if we can set goals using gratitude as our superpower, by this time next year, whatever it is that you want to have achieved will have catapulted to a whole another degree, right? So I really want you to get it. I'll link it in my description video, in the description of the video below. The thing is, what you focus on grows. I was explaining just yesterday that is how the mind works. And I'll never get tired of speaking about this topic. I'll never get tired of speaking about certain topics because they're very huge. They're vast and we've also ignored them for the longest time. So it really has to be drilled in us. And every time I talk about it, even more keeps coming up. So I was talking about gratitude yesterday and I was mentioning how what you focus on grows. And because that's just how the world works. That's just how the mind works. And I was talking about the red car theory that you might have heard me talk about before. That the thing that your mind decides to think about, it gets expounded to a huge degree. I always give the example of how I was driving a small VW before, a Polo. And I didn't know that VW created SUVs. I had no idea because I'm just not really a car enthusiast like that, right? So, and then there was a sale at a car dealership. I was invited. I went there just to look around. I wasn't even really looking to buy a car, but I ended up falling in love with VW SUV. And it was my first time realizing that, oh, VW makes SUVs, you know. And I got it. And guess what? Immediately after I got the car, I started seeing these cars everywhere, every single time. Everywhere, every single time. Like tens of them, hundreds of them, or whatever. Different colors, different year of manufacturers, whatever. And it's not that people started buying them when I started buying them. No, they were old cars, many old cars that were like similar to my Tucson. Was it? Yeah. So it just shows you that what you focus on grows, which is why the morning is an extremely important time of your day, because you decide you actually decide how your day is going to turn out. We're not taught this. We're not taught how powerful we are. We're not taught how in control we are. We just think that we actually do leave everything to chance because we don't know how much power we have to direct our lives the way that we want it to go. So in the morning when you wake up and you decide to think about the things that actually please you, the things that you enjoy, the things that you are looking forward to, rather than thinking about the things that you're not looking forward to, then you get more of those things, right? Your eyes are opened up to more of those things. Your mind uses the RAS system, the reticular activating system in your brain, to sieve out what you're actually looking for and brings it to you. Now, who wouldn't want that? So the reason I want you to get my gratitude ebook, and it's for free, the reason I want you to get it is because it expands your mind as to what more things you're going to get when you are grateful for a certain thing. I was giving an example about health yesterday and I couldn't complete it. I only remembered after I had spoken. I had given the little speech that the more you focus on, like if you're sick, for example, if you're sick, you may be feeling sick, but you're forgetting that some people are actually not able to get out of their bed. You may forget that some people actually didn't get out of bed they died. You may forget that some people are not able to walk. You may forget that some people are actually feeding through a tube. You may forget that some people are in the hospital, right? But the more you focus on the things that are actually working in your body, the more healthy you become. And so I was wondering about the statement. I was like, but how do you get healthy just by thinking about, how do you get rid of diabetes just by thinking about how great your eyesight is or how you're able to walk? And I realized, and I remembered my gratitude ebook, that the more you focus on things like, oh, I am healthy, I can eat, at least I'm not fed, I feed myself, I don't get fed by somebody else. What happens is your mind opens up to more ways you can be healthy. So we've been taught in the past to focus on the negative things so that we can really tackle it and we think about it, overthink about it. No. I think I remember reading one time about great leaders, that they follow their intuition. You would think that they focus on that great big thing so that they fix it. No. They know to sit back until it comes to them after focusing on the right things. Don't focus on negative energy. Always be positive. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, obviously, when you're thinking about your health, you think, okay, no, I sleep good. I actually drink my water, I eat healthy. What happens is the RAS system, it starts to think about, okay, how can I get her healthier? Your subconscious conditioning starts to think, oh, so we're healthy now. Okay, we're happy and healthy now. We love health, right? So let me bring more health things. So what happens is now you start to find the best doctors. Now you get the best care. Now you find somebody who knows the best medication for what you're going through. Now you get people who are able to carry you through this journey to where now you're perfectly healthy, So it's something that I've been thinking about in my talks when I talk about gratitude, okay, how are people gonna believe me when I say these things? And then I remember it's because your mind opens more to the things that you're thinking about, right? You all of a sudden now, if a surgery is being done in India and it costs lots of money, or let's say you didn't know about it, now you get somebody who gets to tell you about it, and maybe you even get it for free. The government takes you there for free. And if you're only focusing on how unhealthy you are, oh my goodness, you're gonna die, then nobody comes forth with the information, because even if they can say it or somebody can say it somewhere, it just, it doesn't register in your mind. Can you imagine that? So I want us to focus on gratitude this coming year. I want us to attach our goals to gratitude and give gratitude daily for the progress of the things that you want happening by the end of year. If you say by end of year, I want to have lost weight. Now, every day, be grateful for your body, how healthy it is, how fit you are at your level of fitness, how muscular you're getting, how you're motivated to exercise, and watch the difference it's going to make in your life. So thank you so much for watching. Kindly please subscribe, and do check out the ebook that I'm going to link down below. And I also have a coaching program. I have a coaching program that's coming up January to March, 12 weeks. Each week we meet for an hour and you get all these success tips that will transform your life in your 2026 and transform it forever. So also get a hold of me, DM me, message me, and let's get us started for 2026 already. Hope you have an amazing week.